Welcome to LinuxLab. This is our first year for this conference. So let me briefly introduce you what we are having in these 2 days here. So what is LinuxLab? LinuxLab is a conference, of course, on Linux and on trending topics on Linux. So we decided to make a conference on Linux. There are many of them in the world. So we try to decide to have different topics, especially trending topics in the Linux world. Linux can go from embedded to the cloud. We know that there are many different applications of Linux. So for this year, we focused on basically this sentence, try to make a sense of what we decide to have in this conference, how to build the cloud. So you know that Linux is behind most of the cloud, but there are exciting technology behind the cloud. So if you just build like application on top of the cloud, you use exciting stuff like Docker, containers, and scalable systems, cloud, AWS, and so on. But we decided to focus on how to make that kind of technology, how to build them. So if you look at our schedule, this is what we focused. And we, of course, we expect feedback on this choice. We hope that the talks will be nice for you. But let us know if we need to, like, what we would like to see for next year. So we got, who are you? Like, who is listening now? So we have attendees coming from all over the world, from different countries. Thank you very much for coming to Italy. Thank you very much for being our conference. Just a couple of minutes on us. We're the company that is organizing LinuxLab. Our name is Develer. Develer is a company making hardware and software and contract. So we do design services. This is the technologies that we use. We focus on Python since 2004. We are founders of the Python Italy Association. We use the Qt framework to do software interfaces. We focused on Linux in the beginning of our company in 2001. And in the last 3 to 4 years, we begin also working with the Go language, especially on the embedded field. This is our area of competencies. We do embedded real-time development, Linux and Android, cloud technologies, and we also deliver trainings and conferences like this one. Just a couple of examples of what we do. This is an Ethernet camera we designed like about 5 years ago for a customer. It was like a custom Linux camera that is able to grab high quality raw pictures. This is an USB protection key for software with custom software, custom security software to protect like DRM stuff, so to speak. This is an example of a cloud platform that we created. It's called Enquos. It's a US startup, and they contracted us to build the backend technology. It's for health tracking. So what will happen today and tomorrow in the conference? We have 2 days, as you know, today and tomorrow. And we have two parallel tracks per day. So you can, at any time, you can switch between tracks and go to different talks. And we also have 1 training per day. A training is a more in-depth session, about 3 hours length. We have 1 training on each day. Today, we have an OVH VRAC Discovery training. It's about 3 hours. And we still have a few seats available. If you want to join this training, you can register in the front desk so that you book a seat for the training. For tomorrow, we have a Linux embedded crash course, which is already fully booked. We will have some lighting talks today, this afternoon after 4 p.m. Does anybody know what a lighting talk is? No? Nobody? Okay. So yeah, just a few guys here and there. So basically, lighting talk is a very quick session. It's like about 3 to 5 minutes that you can deliver to like explain something to people. So if you are not a speaker, or if you want to just discuss about something, you can sign up for a lighting talk. Like if you have like a cool project that we've been working on and you want to share, or you just want to show something, it's really a quick session. You can just simply sign up and then deliver the session to the audience. It will be this afternoon at 4 p.m. You don't need to have slides, you don't need to have everything. Just connect your computer and just show something that you did. It's actually a nice format to have like a lot of quick slideshows of things. So for eating, which is an important part of the conference, of course, We will have coffee breaks included in these 2 days. The coffee breaks will be in the exhibition areas on our left here. And then we have lunches. Lunches were not always included in the ticket, depending on the ticket that you got. So have a look. Of course, if you didn't get a lunch before and you change your mind now, you can get a lunch at the front desk. And then we will also have a little party tonight. It's a penguin party and will be after the talks today, 6 p.m. in the hotel hall. We will have some cocktail and some light buffet dinner for everybody. This is for free and it's included for everybody attending at the conference. So join us to have some fun. And we will also have some prize draw for you. There is in the conference bag, there is like an orange tag. You can write your name, and when you join the party, we will put the tag, all the tags together, and we will draw a few prizes. We also want to hear your opinion on LinuxLab, like I was saying at the beginning. So you can fill out the feedback form here. This is the link. Should be readable somehow, and you can the actual form will be available tomorrow in the afternoon. Of course, we will send you the link by email as well. It's very important for us. It's an anonymous form, and it really helps us improving the conference for next year. So let us know straight and raw what you think about us. If the conference sucked, please write it down why it sucked. Just don't write it sucked. Just explain why, because it's really important for us to hear specific details that went wrong. And of course, we also need to thank many people for this conference, especially speakers. We have many speakers coming from, thank you, speakers. We have many speakers coming from different countries, and we're really happy about this. Thank you very much for helping us. Of course, this kind of conference format is very strong on training, on really delivering technical content to people. It cannot happen without strong speakers. We also want to thank sponsors, because we cannot really afford this conference without some help from our sponsors. We have Toradex, Chef, IBM, Datadog, OVH, and Seco that are helping us. You can meet the sponsor in the exhibition area. Of course, our sponsors are all focused on technology which is related to the content of the conference. So have a look, you can find out something interesting. And then we have also media partners that helped us spread the word about the conference. And last but not least, we also have our illustrator Gaetano that is around the conference and will be documenting the conference with his nice illustrations, and you can also be part of some illustrations if you go and meet him. So thank you very much. Enjoy the conference. This is the hashtags and Wi-Fi password codes. Thank you.